Hello kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. I had some success with chasing out this spark plug on the Craftsman 5 horsepower engine. The previous owner put the spark plug in sideways and it had cross-threaded the threads. I was able to take the head off and put a plug in from behind and clean out the cross-threaded threads. So I want to give you a couple of tips if you're taking the head off. What I did is brought the piston to top dead center. I made a mark here on the flywheel just in case the engine moved when I was working on it. I could bring it back to the same position. I also made reference with the coil, how it lined up with the pulley here, and then made a scratch mark just in case anything moved. So when you're putting the head back on, your push rods are going to fall out, so you're going to have to manually put these back on when you put the head back on. So you're going to feed them through the head and make sure they go back in the indents on the exhaust and the intake. Make sure those are there. You just can't put the head on. These push rods need to be set back up again. Otherwise, nothing's going to happen. And your keepers over here, those both fell down into the cover here when I took the head off. So you're going to have to manually put the keepers back on the valve stems here. Other than that, just do your cross tightening pattern. There's only 4 head bolts on this Briggs & Stratton, and you should be all set. I went ahead and put the plug back in when the head was off the engine. Put a couple of drops of oil on the threads to help it back on. It seemed to go on level, and it's got a good seal, so I'm happy about that. I was able to salvage the head. So what I'll do, since the carburetor's off, I'm going to go ahead and look at the carburetor, check the fuel, see if there was fuel and water in the fuel, which would have been the non-running issue. I'll take the bowl off, look at the bottom of the bowl, make sure there was no water in the carb bowl, put it all back together, and it should start. This is a 2020 model year. It's only 6 months old. There's no reason why it should have given the previous owner such a hard time. Anyway, that's where we're at on the Craftsman 5 horsepower. Thanks for coming out, and what I'll do is in the description below, I'll let you know how this turned out. I'll put fresh fuel in the tank and this thing should start. Again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks kids and cadets for coming out and looking at this Craftsman lawnmower. Have a good day today.